What's up, Nation? I'm Rock Var, live on Var Nation, coming to you here on this Wednesday evening, March the 7th, 2018. Today was the launch of Game Update 80 in DC Universe Online. It's a very significant launch, specifically to me, maybe some other folks out there. And we're going to go through all the details here live on Var Nation, and we're going to read through the patch notes, the full patch notes from the website, which can be found at dcuniverseonline.com in the forum section under announcements. I'm going to put that link in the description of this video so you don't have to go looking for it. If you're watching this live, I encourage you to open a second tab and read along. If you're watching it after the fact, I encourage you also to follow the link, open a second tab, and read along, because we're going to talk about it in some great detail. DCUO's Peter Parker, thanks for joining the stream, buddy. Pete asks, what do you think about mental, yay or nay? I say nay. I don't really like it. Lyta's character has it. I haven't really found a loadout with mental that I like. It's, it just it depends on what you're looking for, I guess. With her loadout, I was mostly weapon based, and I didn't really like that at all. I tried the power focused version of it, and I don't know, it's never been a real appealing power set to me, so I'm a bad person to ask probably, but I don't know. Sorry, man. I think it's the colors that threw me off. It's kind of like purpley and pinkish and whatnot. Lyta loves it because of that. That's really the only reason that she picked the power set, was because of the colors. So, but anyway, I don't think Quantum got buffed. I'm going to read through for you guys here in just a second exactly what did go down. You might be able to guess a little bit of it by looking behind me. If you look directly behind my tune, you'll see that I have way more than the usual 4 inventory or armory slots. I wanted to call them slots. They're not slots. Armories, the armory stations, sitting behind me, and it's like a tour de rock back there. Lyta wants me to make all of the outfits that I've worn, like every look, my transformation into my current look, which isn't too hard to figure out because it's just a flat basic rip-off of a Superman costume. But at any rate, this way I can go, because when I first started playing the game, the first thing I ever wore was the Superman hoodie, and that was all I would wear. That was like the staple of my tune. And then as time progressed, I switched to some different things. You can see I dressed like a Rage Lantern. I've got that back here. And that was when I was Rage, obviously. Because one of the awesome things that we got in Game Update 80 was the addition of, or the ability to put more armories in your base than just 4. You can do 16 now. 16 armories per base is what you can have. That is a tremendous amount of armories. I'm pretty sure I don't have 16 behind me because I don't think I own 16. But you know what? Now that I can put them all in one place, I might. The reason that I stopped using so many armories or caring about buying additional armory slots was because I didn't want to spread them out over 4 bases and have to go to a different base. Because as soon as you get new gear so rapidly now in this game that I would spend all my time getting a piece of new gear, saving to an armory, all my builds in one base. Then I have to transfer to another base, saved all the armories there, and then go to another base. And it just got to be like, gosh darn, what do I care? I wasn't hip to the idea of just saving the appearance, so I was saving the whole thing. And I was like, man, how much do I really care about my outfit that I'm willing to go through all this every time a piece of gear drops or I get a feat and get another skill point or something like that? It's not really worth it. So now we've got all of them in one place, hopefully. If I use 16, I don't think I would ever use 16, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to theme them motherfuckers up. You can see I've still got my old Doctor Who uniform or costume when I was Doctor Who for Halloween. I've got my broadcasting outfit here that's got my microphone and headset. That's my gamer. My Rock Var is a gamer outfit. I think he's got a backwards hat on. My tank. My nightly news outfit. Just something I did for shits and giggles. I mean, there's really just a lot of no rhyme or reason. This one I really enjoy. Oh, not that one. This is my Danger Zone Rock Var. This is my attempt at an 80s rock and roll Rock Var. And so that's him. Anyway, let's get to what is on the forums, because as advertised, I want to tell you guys, I'll tell you the reason we came. So it all lines up, and I think everyone on planet Earth has to thank me for this game update. I will accept donations. I will accept your thoughts and prayers. I will accept virtual hugs. I will accept cards via email, regular snail mail, or text message. Because in 1980, this is how awesome this is, and this is why I think DCUO is stalking me. In 1980, I was born on the 7th of March. So today is my birthday. And I was born in 1980, which makes me an old motherfucker, if you want to do the math. Literally, when you type it in, if you do 2018 minus 1980, the answer that comes up on your screen will be old motherfucker. That's the number. So, anyway, they launched Game Update 80 on March 7th, which is both the year and the day that I was born. So here's my thought. When I was born, at like 11:59 p.m. or something, on March 7th, almost March 8th, someone from DCUO was there. They documented that moment when they created this game specifically for me, based on all of my wildest fantasies. So they literally followed me through my life. They paid attention to my hopes and dreams. They made this game for me just so they could launch Game Update 80 on my birthday. And that's the story of how Game Update 80 came to be. I'm glad you all came here today, and I'll see you all next time on Var Nation. That's not it. Don't leave. Please don't leave. Don't give me thumbs downs for that whole story. All right, so here is what happened in Game Update 80 in DC Universe Online today. The maximum inventory stack size for certain items, thanks Shadow, has been increased to 99. So now, oh, Torikumu, thank you very much. Happy birthday. I almost said happy birthday to you too. It's not like Christmas and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Where you're like, oh, happy Easter to you, or happy like Halloween, or you know, whatever. When someone wishes me a happy birthday, it's always my first instinct, happy birthday to you too. And they're like, I wasn't born today, and I'm like, yeah, actually you were. All of society was created on my birthday. The world as it is created did not exist before I was born, according to me, because I wasn't here to see it. So I really didn't understand that concept until I was like 17. That the whole world wasn't just inside my head. But anyway, they did steal the idea for DC Universe Online from me. I will take credit for that. That is something I'm totally bullshitting. Okay, so anyway, as you can see in my inventory, my lovely, look at that, my lovely cleaned up inventory. Damn, look at all that space. That's more space than I've seen in here since the game launched. I now have 48. Yeah, I saw that. Torikumu says, hey, I'll take it. Thank you. You can see by the consumables in that I'm carrying in my inventory slot. I have 48 soda colors right now. I am going to be literally soda cola drunk every time I go into a mission. Because I never again do I have to think about, hey, do I have enough sodas in my thing? Because I'm going to have it full. As soon as I haven't been to a vendor yet, but that'll be something I'll show you next. I am going to be carrying the maximum 99 sodas at all times. And I'm just going to leave it like it's never going to be off cooldown. As soon as my soda expires, I'm popping another one. Just because I can. Not because I need it, but because it's like, what do you do when you have an endless amount of champagne? You pop the cork and you let that moth fly, right? After you maybe shake it up a little bit. I don't know. I've never had too much champagne. But anyway, my point is, I have an endless supply of sodas now. I intend on using them to the best of my ability. So that happened. All focusing and core elements now stacked to 99. You can't tell that from here because I've got them all saved up in my bank. So now you can see, haha, I have actually a line of open space in my bank. Everything now stacks pretty much to 99. So yes, there's another open line. I have 2 open lines. I need to auto sort. Hell yeah. There we go. Look at that. Look at the beauty of it. It's like a newborn naked baby. Without all the like crying and poo. So that is beautiful. So that's one thing that happened in today's update. I definitely would say thank you. I already did. A huge thank you to DCUO for that, because that's something we've needed for a long, long time. It's been hella hard to keep your inventory clean when everything only stacks to 12. So that's awesome. Thank you guys. I know they listened to a lot of people complaining about that. Bases, some changes to our bases. The per base armory cap, as you saw downstairs, is raised from 4 to 16, which is awesome. I'm gonna have to cap that out in every base. This means players can now play 16 armories in a single base. The per character armory cap remains at 16. Okay, so never mind. And the active armory cap remains at 4. So we can. That's fine though, because you don't need to have a pinwheel of 16 freaking armories to choose from at all times. Although that would be cool for a future update if you want to, because then I could be like, you can change your outfit for every room of a raid. But no, you can still only have 16 armories total on your toon, but you can have them all in one base, which is cool, because I don't need them. I definitely don't want them in every base. I want all my armories in one spot. Awesome. What's up, ma'am? Oh, and the per base amenity cap has been raised from 6 to 10. I didn't even realize you could have 6. I thought you could only have 4. But, yeah. But that's what I was getting to next. So now, the amenity base items, like you can see behind me, the bank and the vendor and stuff like that, now you can have 10 of them. The cap on that has been raised to 10. And I thought, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but don't we only have 9 possible selections for amenities? So I'm not sure why we have 10 available places to put them in our base now. That makes me think, is there going to be a new amenity on the way for bases? I don't know. Or is it just so, like, if you're lazy like me, you could have, if you have one armory and you purchased another one, you could put an armory in the upstairs and the downstairs of your, or not armory, a bank. You could put the bank in the upstairs and the downstairs of your palace. I don't know. We'll see. But as a result of that nice little change, I now have my sparring target out here. I'm not really going to use him as a sparring target so much, as he is like a hologram from this computer that's behind him. So I would talk to the hologram instead of type on the computer. It's kind of how I'm going to work that. I'm not sure what his name is yet. I don't know. We'll think about that. You guys name him. Somebody think of a good name for my, he's not an android. What the hell is he? A hologram? Although I would like to be able to change the way that guy looks. And of course I got the regular amenities that I've always had out. Is there anything new? Oh yeah, downstairs. I want to show you my masterpiece. If you go behind the ship and crouch into a little ball, you can now change your spec. I put a respec station back there. And then downstairs, I put my soda cola thing in the hospital because I thought that'd be a good place to do it. And I put it in its own little case. So now it's cased up. And then, and here's the normal shit. So, Derek Simmons, what's up? Dexy, what's up? Oh, sorry. Shadow says, right now only 9 amenities unless they start counting the popcorn machine. Aw, I don't know. I do not know. I'm going back to the Hall of Rocks, the Wall of Rocks that I have behind me. And, so there's that. Now the changes, there have been some changes made to the marketplace. It says players looking to acquire additional inventory, bank, and shared bank rows can now purchase double the additional slots on the marketplace. The maximum number of rows available for purchase has been doubled to 24 total for inventory, to 16 total for bank, and to 4 total for shared bank. Thank you, awesome. So funny. When I hear the word bank now, I don't think of bank like there's money. I think of bank like what we call Bodie's pacifier. It's like, damn, that's 16 total banks. It's a lot to wash. Powers. There have been some changes to powers. Supercharged generators now generate a percentage of your max supercharge rather than a flat value. That means that they now scale with bonuses that increase your new maximum or your max supercharge, such as soul trap. So if there's an item or a cast or something that would increase it by percentage, now that bonus will affect it. Earthquake for Earth is now correctly allowing you to cast when at 10,000 supercharge rather than when at 100% supercharge. And Light Chainsaw, the first hit of Chainsaw now properly damages dazed targets. Says for controller debuffs, controller defense debuffs from controller abilities and elite affinity mods have been fixed to properly reduce the percentage of total defense rather than base defense. They have adjusted NPC stats. They rebalanced NPC stats to account for artifacts. This will result in slightly easier NPCs at low levels and more challenging NPCs at high levels. Pets have also had their health and damage increased slightly. That's cool.
I was coming right back, baby.
And the last one, I think. Yep. Collections. They resolved an issue where the meta collections were not granting the reward once all sub collections were completed. Players should receive the outstanding award via in-game mail at login. So that is what happened in game update 80. It's a pretty kick-ass update. Honest to God, and I think they are setting up to release the next event here that we've got going on, St. Patrick's Day, but I thought that they were getting ready to launch the Superman thing. Like, I was like, oh, hell yeah, that starts today. Nope. Damn it. Oh, well. But that's cool, because this was a very good surprise. I had no idea that it was really on the way. I haven't been able to pay attention that much to news recently, and it was a very pleasant surprise, because now I'm going to spend the rest of the evening probably coming up with different looks for my armories, just making a bunch of different outfits in here so I can be glamorous when I'm out playing the game. Hot damn. And the stacking stuff, that's probably my favorite part too. I don't know. What would you guys say? Did you see that when we go up the stairs? Look down at my armories. That's fucking awesome. There's like, bam. But let us know what you think is, the best part of the update for you. what you enjoyed about it, or what you would like to see in future updates on DC Universe Online, and leave them in the comments of the video. I wanted to do a scene there from one of my favorite movies, but I didn't think it would fit, and be like, write it down on a piece of paper, fold it up real nice, put it in an envelope, and address it to your ass. And then shove it straight up your butthole. But Lida's shaking her head at me. Sorry, it's one of my favorite movies. Anyway, so that's where we're going to end the stream. Oh, God. Well, I'm not really joking. I kind of am. I just wanted to do a quick news thing and get some stuff out there to you guys, so you know what's going on in this update, because I really didn't have much of an idea. Oh yeah, it is about time to eat. Derek asked us a question. Derek Simmons asked us, wait, so they buff us with artifacts, but then buff NPCs, so there's no change then? Yes. That is essentially what goes on. Welcome to welcome to our life. Yeah, man, that's kind of like what I was talking about last stream, where it's like something new gets introduced, it's really cool, it makes you strong, and then they retool everything to account for it. So yeah, I guess, and so I think we just went from a place where they were trying to make low-level NPCs more challenging, and then now all of a sudden they're going to become less challenging. Higher-end NPCs are going to become more challenging, which, you know, I guess that's the way it should be. You got to go easy on the little guys. But anyway, I'm out. DCUO is a free-to-play game, guys. If you do not play DC Universe Online, or you would like to, you can check it out at DCUniverseOnline.com. There will also be a link to that in the description of this video. I will be back for a live stream tomorrow at the regular time. I just wanted to jump on and do a quickie and give you guys some news information. I finally got a quickie. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. And I will... What belt do I have on? I have on the Fallen God, I believe, belt. So yeah. Thank you all. Thanks to Awesome Gamer, Dexy, Derek Simmons, Torkumu, Shadow Dragon, DCUO's Peter Parker. If I'm forgetting anyone, you guys can kick me in the butt next time you see me. For Light and Bodie, this is Rock Var. What? I already did that one. Thank you. My wife really wanted me to mention Torikumu. Derek Simmons, quickie. Yeah, I know, buddy. So anyway, for Light and Bodie, this is Rock Var saying play on.